Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere. 2 inquiries on the bike today. Still no one shows up. I'm over it. Welcome back to Flip My Ride. Just examining the damage in the boot here that I need to repair. A little bit of rust. Well, this is it. This is the last episode for the baby Rolla. Can you believe it? It's all done and dusted, and you will see the finished product at the end of the video, and I can tell you it looks sweet, so stay tuned for that. Hang in till the end of the video to catch that, okay? Always sad to see a car come to an end, but it is nice to put some profit in the pocket. Look, if you are watching, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and remember to please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of what I do here at Flip My Ride. Sit down, relax, and enjoy. And we'll catch you later. I'm going to start on the bodywork today. See these scratches? They were all the way along here. So we got that there. Let's try. Hopefully it's not a scratch. And there we go. Come on. Look at that. Beautiful. So that'll look flat now when I clean it, but with a quick cut and polish, let's try a couple of these other ones. Beautiful. I'm just going around and doing as much of that as I can. So it looks as clean as possible. We are looking at an empty area for the fog lamps. These will be given a really good clean. You can see there's just a haze on them, so I'll clean the hell out of those. And I've popped out the plastic surround. I'll give that a light sand, flex primer, and maybe some black on that. I'll do the same with the other side. Also, the headlights are very light sand with a 2000 grit. It looks horrible, but with the cutting compound and the machine, they'll come up like new, and then I'll put a clear coat on those as well. I use this paint on everything. It's a lovely like metallic look, but it's just, it didn't bite well, it's peeling, and when I put another layer over the top the other day, it just all wrinkled up. So I'm just worried that that might happen again actually. What do we got? Some 240 grit. Let's have a look. That's one. Let's do this other one. I got a lot of this one off with the gurney. See this? I don't know if I put that in. That's from cleaning the hood lining of that car. Now when you looked at it, it didn't look that dirty. I'm just going to do this first. Use my brush. I'm just going to, that's what I did on the interior of the car as well. Just a bit worried about him. Look. There we go. Again, just here. You can hear that. So that is not well adhered. Surprising how much more is coming off. A light alcohol spray, just like that. Put it in the oven, and here's what I prepared earlier. Oh. Do I do the front lip black? What do I do? Because I could sand it back a little bit. All right, put these out in the sun. We've got the shrouds that go in here. I'm actually going to go gloss black because that's all I've got, and I'm not spending any money on more paint. I'm going to coat this as well. I'm going to give that a light sand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape off this back, and same on this side, and I'm going to black out all of that. So I'm going to do them, and they'll match that, and you'll have this sort of mouthpiece coming right down here. Taped off this mouth. It's going to create this blackout section. I've sanded it just quickly. I'm going to wipe it down with some alcohol. Flexi prime it again, because there's a lot of movement in the bumper. And then give it a quick paint. The interior is looking really fantastic. The roof liners just Mickey Mouse after getting all the dirt off. The leather seats in the back are good because they weren't used for a while. You know, he's put nice wheels on it, painted them, painted everything to match. So there was interest and love in the car to a degree. So that's a positive thing. And I did find out, looking up here in the window, we've got a Penrite service card or sticker. It was due to be serviced on 13th of November, at 256,000 kilometers. I believe we're at 254, and I just did the oil change. Plugs I have not changed, but I'm guessing they would have been done at about 100,000 and 200,000. That's something that you do in a car every 100,000 kilometers. So yeah, really the only downside to this car is that crunching second gear. Anyway, I'm going to go out and get the shrouds for those front two, I keep forgetting the name of them. They're not spotlights. Fog lights. Mamma mia, I gotta remember these are things. All right, I'm gonna have a look at those. All right, we've got about 3 coats on that at the moment. Do a few more layers and then let them harden up and put them back on. You can see the car's all wet. You can buy lubricant for it, but it's expensive. So, and you can get different grades of this too. I think this is about a medium. And all you do is you run the water on with one hand and just let it fall over the clay bar and just lots of sideways motions. Nice. I thought it wasn't too bad until I used that, and that's probably one of the worst clay barrings I've seen in a while. Anyway, that's basically rendered useless now, and I'll throw that in the bin. There's our new one, and there's... So all of that black stuff that is in the clay is impurities that have come off the car. It's like a first layer of cutting, I guess. I don't know if you can see that. See that light mark there? That was 2,000 grit sandpaper. It's scary doing it, but if you get the right pad and the right compound and go nice and steady over it, that should glass up again, so that shouldn't be a problem. Menzerna. And it's a 500 grit, so that's a nice cutting compound. Hi. I haven't filmed the whole process. I just wanted to get the job done today. Cut it. We've done a 2000 grit polish and then a 4000 mirror finish on the car. Oh, look at this. We've done the headlights. And if you look down the side of the car, look at that. Used like a candy wax, coated that. It is popping. Look at that reflection. The car is looking pretty damn good. Tail lights look fantastic. 2 polishes and 2 coats of wax, and she's done. Under the bonnet we have given it a light little tidy up. It was pretty clean anyway. And just a nice rub down with a bit of interior cleaner. Get that black looking nice and black. Done along the trim edge there. So that is looking A1. Oh yeah, we're getting somewhere. 2 inquiries on the bike today. Still no one shows up. I'm over it. It's a mean looking machine. Now I've got a few things on order, but this showed up and I didn't expect it to be in a box so big. I think I know what it is. I can't afford to buy a fancy pants camera at this stage. I've been working with my phone forever and I'm going to keep working with my phone. Ooh, where are we? Ah, looky, looky. I'm going to be profesh. Oh, I like the look of that. I've got to do better now. I've got to do more professionals. That's awesome. I like that. And those are me mini that we've bought for work. Ooh, it's in a nice... Oh wow, look at that. Did not expect that. Holy guacamoles. Look, a little tripod. What the hell was that? I need to do some reading. All right, I'm going to butt in just there before we go any further. Promise you there are photos and a little video of the car to come, so stay tuned a little longer for that. But I just want to tie it all up because I didn't get enough footage at the end. I finished the vehicle and listed it on Facebook and Gumtree, and within 12 hours we had many bites, but a couple of serious parties who were interested in the vehicle, and they'd promised to show up the following day in the afternoon. which they did. Thank you very much for that. I respect people when they say something and they actually do it. So they popped in the afternoon, they looked at it, they loved it, and we negotiated and we sold the car then and there. I did set the camera up to video it all, but these old lumpy fingers did not push the button correctly, so I missed it all. You'll see that in a little bit of the footage coming up. So again, stick around, watch the end, and I won't see you afterwards. We'll see you next time on Flip My Ride. Ciao. Setting up the camera because we have our interested parties coming over at 3 to look at the baby Rolla project. I've sold the car, boom, it's gone. I actually had the camera set up, where are we? I had the camera set up over here to record it all and didn't push the button correctly. I let it go a little bit cheaper than I was hoping for, but I still made a profit on it. I was in for it over 3 grand, just a fraction over 3,000, and I got rid of it for 3,700. So about $650 profit, which ain't a lot for the amount of hours I put into it. I moved it on for that price because he was an enthusiast. Firstly, the guy loved the car and he used to have one about, I don't know, a few years ago. And the gearbox, it is still clicking. It's nothing major if you drive it correctly and take care of it. That's been the only issue. That's been with it the whole time. Someone else I might not sell it. I might not have the opportunity, so I've gone and given it to a guy who will love it, and he will do what is necessary based on what he told me in order to keep that car right. And ultimately, if he buys a second-hand box, he's only going to be up for $600-700 plus a bit of labour to flip it. So all up, that car is still good value for what it is. That is the baby Rolla project done and dusted. Bit sad to see another one leave the stable, but glad we did all right this time. Catch you again.